There's a certain one right now that everyone's doing, which is like, this is your sign to go all in.
Look, I'm all for self-improvement. Without it, I wouldn't be the person I am today, and I've genuinely learned things about the world that I wouldn't have had I not entered into that community. But with everything there arises qualms. You see, I think the biggest problem with self-improvement is that once upon a time, it was just people giving productivity tips and advice on how to optimize one's life. That's cool, but now with the astronomical success of self-improvement as a niche on YouTube, especially with people like Hamza, there came other creators like gremlins creeping out of the cracks and crevices from the depths of the shadow realm, fiending to sink their despicable fangs into my YouTube recommended page. Okay, let me stop, I'm being a bit overdramatic. All of a sudden, there are these smaller creators making their own self-improvement content. And on its own, that's not a bad thing. The bad thing is that all of these videos were just regurgitated information and advice from bigger creators. It's as if they were just copying a formula that had worked for other YouTubers, but weren't nearly as captivating. The videos were dry, bland, uninteresting, unoriginal. Like they had no personality. You could straight from the get-go tell that they were just trying to be the next Hamza.
That you're blocked, don't ever comment on my video again, your opinion does not matter.
At the very least, put some Subway Surfers overlay to stimulate my pseudo ADHD brain. And this problem doesn't just apply to smaller creators, but the bigger ones too. All of these self-improvement YouTubers just rinse and repeat their content over and over and over again, just with a slightly different font every time. I already know about the 80-20 rule, Pomodoro technique, like I know it, okay? A little innovation would be nice. Do you see the problem now? Self-improvement has now become a trend, a quick and easy way to get views on YouTube without having to do anything remarkable or outside of the box. Just a sea of regurgitation upon regurgitation. Unoriginal and repetitive. That's what self-improvement has come to. But is that really a bad thing? I mean, if it works, it works. There's clearly a market for this type of content. If people weren't interested in this niche, then there'd be no place for these dry videos. So what if a YouTuber's been repeating the same video for 3 years straight? They're still getting views. The audience will never get tired of it. The funny thing about self-improvement is that despite it being such a massive, popular niche, it's very, very surface level. In fact, it can be summarized in literally just 3 words. Money, gym, books. That's it. Now piss off. And so, I shouldn't be surprised when I see YouTubers rinsing and repeating ideas over and over again. That's just the game. Copying from other creators, giving the same advice over and over again. It works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, in self-improvement, you can only say so many things before you find yourself repeating over yourself, repeating things that you said in the past. Like I said, that's just the game. And in relation to these smaller creators, you know, this is your sign to go all in guys. If anything, I'm probably just jealous that I wasn't amongst those people who could blow up from such mediocre imitations of other YouTubers. I don't mean to bash or ridicule these guys. I mean, they're by all means, you know, respectable in their own regard. I mean, you know, they got the views, you feel me? They got the clicks, they got the likes, you feel me? It's like, it's not complete BS, but it's very clear that a lot of these guys is like, it's clear they're just copying. I mean, look at the earlier videos of this channel. There was nothing special about me. My videos were lame, okay at best. I've tried making self-improvement-esque videos before. And so, when I see other guys blowing up on YouTube for videos that are arguably worse than mine, I can't help but get a little ticked off. Why couldn't that be me? I'm better than them. My videos are the best. No, I sucked. You know, as I'm writing this script and editing this video, I'm beginning to realize how arrogant I actually am. Like, who am I to say that these videos are mediocre? It's clear I'm just envious. I'm envious of the fact that these bigger creators get hundreds of thousands of views for repetitive videos. I'm envious of the fact that a stupid kid can upload a poorly edited video and pull tens of thousands of views. Okay, fine, I admit it, but above all else, I'm envious of the fact that I have to put in seemingly more effort into my videos in order to be seen. But what I've said still stands. Self-improvement has become repetitive and unoriginal. And so, as long as people continue to consume this type of content, nothing will ever change. But then again, does it really need to?